Hello, 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 hello. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to another session of Sizzling Saturday with your girl, First Lady Davidson. Guys, you know exactly what to do as soon as you come in. Make sure you guys give a thumbs up. Double tap on that screen, guys. Double tap on the screen. Give me a thumbs up, like up the live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Welcome, welcome, and more welcome to you guys. Big up yourself, Cecile Johnson. Hey, sis, my moderator. How are you? Lucy 911. Oh, maybe you need to see the doctor for that, Lucy. She said, hey, one very important question on how to sleep early. I haven't slept for 8 days. Wow. You need to go to the doctor and see what's going on. 8 days, I don't know if you'd be alive right now. Again, oh, share the live, right? Yes, I should, Cecile. Let me go ahead and share the live. And for those who are here, please double tap on the screen, double tap, like up the live, guys. Don't just come in, like up the live, double tap on the screen. Hi, Corinne Peart. He says, good afternoon, First Lady Davidson, everyone. Artiste Dudley says, hello, beautiful. Hi, Artiste. How are you? Pick up yourself. Hi, Blessed Sweetness. Hi, Akbar. Hello, beautiful girl. Hi, how are you? Remember, double tap on that screen, guys. Give me a thumbs up, like up the live as we wait for others to come on and join us. So, once again, you guys can share the live as well. All right. Thumb up the screen, guys. I see quite a few of you are here. Give me a thumbs up. All right. Hi, Rosalind. I don't have any cat artists. I don't know. I don't have a cat. Again, please double tap on that screen. Double tap on the screen. Where am I from? I live here in the United States. I'm originally from Jamaica. All right. So again, guys, double tap on the screen as you come on in. And you guys know for Sizzling Saturday, we always come with our drink to quench our thirst, right? So whatever it is that you want to drink today, I'm drinking water because I'm coughing a little bit. So, I need to stay hydrated a little. So yeah, I'm drinking water today. What are you drinking? It's Sizzling Saturday, guys. It's Saturday. What are you drinking? Oh, I see. I got a super chat already. Oh, thank you. Let me see, who is that from? TBJ Reptiles. Thank you for that super chat. Big up yourself. Thank you. No, I don't have a cat. I have a dog, artist. Hello, beautiful. Hi, James. How are you? Hi, Sandro. Jamaica nice. Very, very nice. And guys, if you haven't visited, you need to go and visit on vacation. Go on with your friends, with your family. You'll have a good old time there. Trust me. The food and just the vibe. You'll have a great, wonderful time. All right. Hello, beautiful. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you, Rich Gang. All right, Angela, big up yourself, sis. My next moderator. Hi, how are you? Hi, Kiana Creeley, how are you? Big up yourself, Angela. How are you guys doing? Again, please double tap on the screen as you come on in. And I see a lot of new viewers who are here, you guys. We like to speak and interact over here, so don't be scared to type and write in the chat and, let us know that you are here. And again, while you are here, please at least double tap on the screen, all right? Give me a thumbs up, like up the live. Lanessi says, I love you so much. Why did I move to the USA? Oh, I moved a long time ago when I was a teenager. You know, they say the USA is the land of the opportunity. Yeah. um, Rich Venice is here. Pick up yourself, sis. I didn't see you. I see Angela marking the register. Adiana, hi. How are you? Pick up yourself, sis. Love your headband. Thank you, Keanu. Arlene Millwood, hi, sis. Special master. All right. Angela says, First Lady, here giving thanks, God thanks, and you, me as well, you know. We're all awake. We have woken up to see another day. So we have to give God thanks for that. Donna Spence, hi sis, big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. Yes, Kiana, yes, I love to use my Jamaican accent, so I will use it. Or when I'm anywhere I go, it's like big up Jamaica. You know, we have to make ourselves known, as Jamaicans. I don't know. But everywhere we go, we have to put our stamp there. So it don't matter if we're with our peers or if we're with others who are not even Jamaican. But yeah, we always have to make our presence known because that's how we are. We look at what's with Talawa. So yes, my accent is always going to be there. The accent is great. Thank you, Sandro. All right, guys. So just a reminder. So before we get into yeah, so before we get into our discussion, some of you may be new to the channel, right? So we are respectful over here. So please be mindful of what you type because as you guys see, I have my moderators. They are making sure that whatever is in the chat that you guys are commenting is clean. So please be aware of what you write. Be respectful in the chat, all right? Okay. Marlene Evans, hi sis, pick up yourself. Hi Jory's Game Bites. I wish love is positive vibe over here in your family. Yes, positive vibes over here. Jory's Game Bites. RT, will put you in timeout because I will put you in timeout. Behave yourself, okay? Hi Kem, how are you? Okay, so anyway, guys, so welcome to Sizzling Saturday, and this is your girl, First Lady Davidson. And for those who are just joining the live, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you guys have subscribed to the channel. And when you guys are subscribing, right, make sure that you put the subscription to all, right, so that you can get notified, because a lot of my followers are telling me that they aren't getting notified when I come live. So you have to make sure that bell is clicked on all, right, so you get notified right away whether I put up a new videos, shorts, or whenever I come live. You guys can be notified right away. And I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I got quite a few subscribers over the past few days. So pick up on yourself. Thank you for joining First Davidson Live, and to my day ones, of course, big up, you guys. You know it's always a vibe over here, especially on a Saturday. We always come with the interesting topics. And then, I will look for fun and we're going with ourselves look a bit, because we have our Plankatarians, brothers and sisters over here. So, we're going with ourselves and thing. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you notice, but I'm still relishing in my white and jeans from last week because, last week was a movie, right, guys? Last week, this time, as Plankatarians, yes, I'm a Plankatarian from the Planka Nation, yes. So, last week, this time, we were all celebrating, whether we were there in person or we were home watching it on our TV or on our phones. We was there celebrating our auntie, yes, Dr. Donna Marie Go in her white and jeans, right? So yes, we come out in our white and jeans again today because we still are celebrate. Good evening, First Lady. Hi, Kenisha Walters. Hi, Vernon. Yeah, okay, if that's what you think. Arlene, big up yourself again. She says so true. Um, Lasse, rock and roll, baby. Yes, rock and roll. So yes, guys, we were all there on Sutphin Boulevard in Queens by Chef Lothian's kitchen and the place next door, partying with our auntie to celebrate her cookout, right? The fish fry. Yes, and her 1 year anniversary party here in the United States. Gosh, wasn't it a movie? So many people were there. All the Planketarians were there in support of our auntie, and it was such a, oh my God, a momentous moment, monumental. I mean, the event of all events, guys, right? I mean, bigger than that, you could not find. It was and still is the talk of social media because auntie, she's number one, she's right there on top. So she is the big deal. And her grand entrance, oh, I mean, I was so happy that I was there. I came out, of course, we had on our white t-shirt made by the Planka boss herself, yes, right, guys, and our jeans. And you guys at home were there to watch and see everything. So yeah, I'm still reveling. I'm still there rejoicing and still there. Say yes. One planka boss. Last Saturday was festive with Auntie Donna on her fish fry. Yes, Angela. Very festive. Hey y'all. Hi Cheryl Wint Bell. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. Remember to double tap the screen. MC Tuzo says, I'm from Burundi. Everyone looks so good in their blue and white, right, Angela? Oh my gosh. I had such a good time. Everyone came out and supported. And it was so good to see, the support. Like every event, that she has, the Planka Nation, we always come out to support her. And that says a lot about the person that she is. Right, the humanitarian, the God-fearing person. She's so helpful to others in need, whether the homeless, the poor, students, everyone, and even strangers. Because even after that, you saw her. Look at that young man with his t-shirt company. He was selling there in the street, and she helped him and promoted his business. So that's the type of person that she is, like always so helpful. And we're just happy to be on the ride with her. Her followers are Planketarians. Her true lovers, the people who love her the most. We're always going to be there to support her. Yes, one Planka boss. One, Dr. Don Marie Go, who always did a Planka Nation strong. So yes, we did come out strong in support of Auntie because, of course, whatever she does, she will, and she is great at it. And we will be there with her, behind her, 100% supporting her all the time. So big up Auntie Donna, big up Planka Boss. Big up we, the Planketarians. Yes, enough love to Uno. So anyway, guys, only one done go to the world. Yes, Angela. Hi, Jennifer Clark Smith. Hey, big up yourself, sis. I had a fantastic time, right, Marlene? Yes, yes, me too. A fantastic time I had indeed. So remember, guys, please double tap on the screen as you come on in. Double tap on the screen. All right. Let me see if you guys are double tapping on the screen. Let me see. All right. So guys, this topic has come up a lot. The last time we met, we talked about school, right? The state of how school is going on, right? In terms of children, the behaviors, expectations, and the solutions that we can come up with, right, to help to diminish the behaviors in school, whether it's from the children or how the authorities, including parents and teachers, right, can work together to decrease, right, those unwanted behaviors. So I did go over some solutions that schools can take up in place, right? Whether the school building leadership, the administration, principals, whomever, the Ministry of Education down there in Jamaica. I mean, I did give some good tips, so I don't know. If you guys want to rewatch the live that I did, you can. But anyway, so I've been thinking about this topic here. It has come up a lot recently, right? Let's think about housing. You know, we all need somewhere to live, right? We can't be out there in nature. So this topic has come up a lot. Renting versus owning, right? Paying rent versus paying a mortgage, right? So that's something I want to talk about a little bit more today. Let's see. Remember to double tap on the screen, guys. I see a lot of new faces. Thank you for joining the live. I hope you guys have subscribed to the channel. Subscribe, and turn your post notification bell to all. Hi, Carla. Hi, Maxine Francis. How are you, sis? Big up yourself. Wayne Kerr. All right. Hi, you sub. Thank you for subscribing. Kingdom of Light says, God bless you, darling. Jesus loves you. Thank you. Jesus loves you too. Thank you. Hi, Esther, Robert. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Did I say hi to Jennifer Clark Smith? Hi, sis. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. Hi, King Newman. Yes, so as I was saying, yes, guys, so let's discuss this. Renting versus owning your own home. Renting versus mortgage. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's better to rent? Or is it better to own your home, have a mortgage to pay? Which one do you think is best? Let me know in the chat. And why? Do you think it's better to rent? Or is it better to have your own home by paying mortgage? What do you think? Big up yourself, Esther Roberts. Let me know in the chat, guys. Is it better to rent or have a mortgage? And why? So I see someone says it's better to own your own home. King Newman, I see Maxine as well. Why do you say that, guys? Kingdom of Light. Renting is more expensive. Let me see what I think. But mortgaging has a lot of checks to it, I think, and takes more time. Probably Winston says, all right, Kingdom of Light. Winston says it's best to rent. All right, so we see a few of you said it's best to own. I see someone says it's best to rent. Why do you say that, Winston? Hi, Sifiano. How are you? Mamo, hello. Big up yourself. Remember, double tap on the screen, guys, once you come in. Yes, again, the question is it better to rent your home, pay rent, or is it better for you to buy, to be paying a mortgage, right? Purchase a home and pay a mortgage. Or is it better to rent? And why is it so? So let me see. All right, Maxine says, but in the long run, the house will be yours. Yep. Hi, Audrey Lewis. Big up yourself, sis. Thank you for joining the live. Marlene says, I prefer owning. Glucose daddy, my heart is available for rent. All right. Esther Roberts says, I prefer owning. All right. Bro Shaka, big up yourself. Hi, Bro Shaka. Thank you for joining the live as usual. Hi, hi, hi. All right, so I see that most of you are saying that it's better to own your own home, right? I saw one person said rent. Let me see if I hear from others. So again, we're asking the question, we're trying to discuss renting versus owning. Is it better to rent, pay rent, or is it better for you to pay a mortgage? Which one is it? All right, so since most of you guys said it's easier for us, right, to own, easier to own, or better, it's better to own versus paying rent. I mean, I agree in a certain extent. I mean, we will discuss both sides, right? So, which we always do here. We always do the pros and the cons, right? Because we all have different opinions, and we are an open group here. So yes, so in terms of owning, for most of you who said it's better to own, I agree with that. And I can also say that I agree with the renting part as well. Again, we're discussing both sides, right? So yes, I mean, the end result should be to own, right? Because there are so many perks to owning a home. Maxine says she built her home. Esther says because it's yours forever. Yeah. And okay, Deuce. Hi, Deuce. How are you? Says depends on inflation rates. If it affects rates. Bro Shaka says certain states you will have to pay personal property taxes until you pass. Yeah, well, here in the United States, yeah, you have to pay property taxes even if you're done paying your mortgage. So say like you get your mortgage here in the States. I'm talking about the States because this is where I live. It depends on the term of your loan, whether it's a 15-year or most people take out a 30-year loan, right? Even if you're done paying that mortgage over the 30 years, or if you choose to pay off earlier, right, you'll still have that property tax to pay because what's included in your payment is the mortgage payment itself to the bank, right? The money that you borrow from the bank or from the institution to purchase that home. So you pay that mortgage, but then you also have the property tax to pay, and as well as homeowners insurance. So most people would combine those three and they'll pay that one mortgage payment every month. So whenever you're done paying your mortgage payment, the loan from the bank, right, for the house, you still, as Broshaka pointed out, you'll still have to be paying property tax, which is fine, right? So it's like you don't really completely own the land. You'll still always have to pay for that, right? But you will have equity in the house, right? So even, and guys, the good thing about it that most people don't know, when you purchase a home, that is a plus, right? It's a plus. So whether you do decide to stay there until the term ends, whatever the amount of time, you don't have to stay there. You could sell it. You could take out loans from the home, like take the equity from the home. So it's always a plus, guys. When you're ready to sell that home, guess what? You'll be making some money from it. So you don't have to pay off the whole home, right? So for example, say you purchase the home, right? So let's say $250,000, right? The value of the home is going to go up, right? It's not like a car where it depreciates as soon as you leave the car lot, right? The home, it appreciates over time. The value of the home increases over time. So even if you live in there for a few years, you can take off some of the equity from the home to do whatever you want to do with it. Whether you want to purchase another home, you want to do some home improvement, you want to use it towards something else, you can do that while you're still living in the home. So the house there, it's making money for you. And if you want to straight up sell the home after a few years, you're going to make money from that home. So you can repurchase and buy another home or two, or you can do whatever you want with the money after you pay the bank whatever balance, right, that is left from the home. All right. So there's so many perks to owning a home. So if you can own a home, then you should do so, right? That should be the goal. I mean, owning a home is expensive, right? It comes with its own things. So I know a lot of people's like, well, when I rent, you're not responsible for if something gets broken, if something goes wrong with the plumbing. Yes, that's true. So when you're renting now, all you're doing is paying all that money to the landlord and you're not making anything from it, right? Versus when you own, there's no equity for you to get. You are actually paying that mortgage or helping to pay that mortgage for that landlord. So the landlord, the owner of the home that you're renting, is happy that you're there because you're helping him or her pay off their mortgage, right? So there's not much benefit for you. I mean, you have a shelter over your head, but there's not much benefit for you in terms of, you know, return money, right? But for persons who are renting, who are not ready, right, to purchase because maybe for financial difficulties, right? Because again, when you have a mortgage, you have to think about the different things, right? The upkeep of the house. All of a sudden, you purchase the house, something is breaking, right? Something is going on with the roof. Then the roof may need replacing, or some plumbing problem, or just something breaking. Things happen, right? Just like our bodies. Will be fine today, then all of a sudden the older you get, or things happen. It's the same thing with these homes. So the person who rents or who is for renting may say, well, I don't have to fix the roof. It's not my responsibility to do all of that. The landlord or the person who own the homes have to do that, right? So that's what the renters would say. And as a homeowner, it's your responsibility, right? I mean, you do have homeowners insurance that will take care of that, right, to fix the roof. But then, of course, that insurance will increase, right? So you have to take those things in consideration. But in the end, guys, it should be the goal, right? It's an investment to own your home. You are going to make money, tons of money off of that home. So why not if you have the means to do so, right? But again, make sure you have the means to do so. And in America here, buying a home, because most people can't come up with that whole $250,000 up front. So yes, you have to have good credit or decent credit. So you have to take that into consideration as well. All right. Let me see. Maxine said, I bought the land and built my dream home on it. Wow, that's good, Maxine. Excellent. So you were able to customize your home as to how you want it. Nameless, right? Did they get rid of him? Audrey? Valerie Douglas. Hi, sis. Big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Was a lot of trolls on here today. Mm. Yes, I'm good, Corey. Pleasant Gift says it's as much as rent, better to own. All right, so we're going to talk about the price to Pleasant Gift. Rent is going up. Yep, I agree. Marlene says renting is dead money. Hi, Exotic Cookbook. How are you? Big up yourself, Marlon. I didn't see your name, but I see somebody shouting you out. Some people pay rent at first and then plan on owning a home. Yes, that's a good plan, Maxine. So Pleasant Gift says the positives of renting, you are not locked down in an area of your home, especially if you're mobile due to work. Yep, I agree with that. Pleasant Gift. Exotic Cookbook, big up yourself. Hi Marlon. Guys, go and follow Exotic Cookbook. Go and subscribe to his channel. Big cooking, a big chef. And he has his book out, so go and subscribe to him. I know some of you guys know him from here, but Exotic Cookbook. Go ahead and follow him, guys. How am I feeling today? Thanks for asking, Al Hassan. I'm feeling okay. Hi Dominique, big up yourself, sis. Big up, big up, big up. All right, I'm just reading through the chats. Hi Sexy69, how are you? Yes, so I see some points. Yes, so Maxine was saying sometimes it's better, right, for you to rent first, which, yes, because owning a home is a long-term thing, right, for the most part, right? So it takes a lot of planning because, again, you're responsible for everything. If there's any breakage or if you need to do any, if you want to refurbish anything, it's up to you, right? You're not just a tenant renting. You're the owner. You're like the landlord. So you have that responsibility to fix things when they break or to do upgrades. So all those extra monies, those unexpected things that come up, you have to be ready for that, right? Versus when you're a renter, you just speak to your landlord and they would have to fix these things, right? So there's pros and cons for both. Not following the story, just looking at me. God. Anyway, um, yeah, so guys, it's why I'm always can't but I know. It's why I'm always company with the craziness and no sir. Yes, as I was saying, guys. So it's okay to start out renting, right? Most people start out renting first, but I don't think that should be the end game. Like you should rent your entire life, right? Some people go from owning, and then they sell or they rent out their houses and then they rent too, right? But they do have their homes and they're renting it. So they're making an income from the rent from their home. But the end result is for you to ultimately own, right? You want that return investment. You want to create that wealth, right? Maybe generational wealth for your children and the children, right? So the end result is to own. So sometimes you hear people like, you don't have to own because you don't really even own the house because you still have to pay property tax. Okay, but we are creating an income from it, right? There's equity being created. So and as someone is saying, rent and mortgage is similar nowadays. Sometimes the mortgage is even more cheaper than rent, especially here in New York. Some places, I mean, rent is so expensive. Sometimes the mortgage is even cheaper. But I get it, right? Especially if you're like a single person. Maybe it's not feasible right now to own. But the end result, your end goal should be to have a mortgage instead of paying someone else's mortgage. I mean, it's the same money you're going to be paying every month or more, right? So why not own? Work on your credit if, because you have to have at least decent credits to get a mortgage, right? To get money from the bank, that loan, right? To pay for that house. So work on your credit. Sometimes it's better to have a partner, right? When you're thinking about purchasing a home, right? Versus just you alone. So that you have to take into consideration as well. So yes, you're going to need some time, some savings, some real commitment when it's time to purchase that home. But I think that should be a goal, right? So don't let people deter you like, oh, you will never own the home. You'll still be paying, even if you pay off the mortgage, you'll still be paying property tax. You're going to make a lot of money from the home as well. You're creating equity, which you can take money from that home to do something else, either purchase another home, to do whatever you want with that money. If you're renting, you don't have any of that. All right. When you have your personal home, you don't need to rent any of it. Yep. Renting is bad. Exotic cookbook. I mean, when you first start out, you have to you have to start somewhere. Most people will not be able to afford to just purchase a home off the bat like that, right? You gotta work and you gotta save, unless you win the lotto or you find some rich person, you get into money. So most people will start out renting at first, right? But then you save, you're going to save towards purchasing your home, right? Not be stagnant and just there wasting time. Remember, you're trying to create and build wealth. Owning a home is building that wealth, right? Your property, it will increase in value, all right? You will get return on your money. So why wouldn't you invest in purchasing a home versus just paying rent every month? Rent, you're paying off somebody else's home with that rent, right? That landlord is happy to take your money. Most of the times that money is not even going into the landlord's pocket, right? It's going towards his mortgage payment, right? So he's benefiting, you're not. All right. So yes, you may start out renting, of course, but save towards, build towards, make that goal towards home ownership. Again, it's an investment and you will see the return on that. You will. All right, man, Adriano, big up yourself. Make sure you double tap on that screen. Pleasant Gift says home ownership gives you freedom to do what you want to a certain extent to your home. It's a nice feeling, exactly. You can paint it whatever color, you can build, you can add on, you can do so much things, right? With renting, you're restricted. Rent in New York City is crazy. Yes, Pleasant Gift, crazy. Very expensive. XPD Edits 14 says God loves you. Jesus loves you. Yep, he loves you too. Live like Mexicans. 12 of them share an apartment in New York. I mean, to live in New York City is very expensive. So, yeah, a lot of them do that. How do you feel about the new mayor of New York City? I hear he will be pushing through rent control to protect renters. Who the, well, the potential new mayor? I mean, we still have Mayor Adams as the mayor right now. We'll see who will we'll see who will win, if Andrew Cuomo will eventually win. Let's see. Yeah, you said sorry, the potential you may you'll be pushing through rent control to protect renters. I mean, I don't even know. I know rent in New York. I don't live in the city anymore, but I don't know. Some of those people who live in those rent controlled apartments, I mean, they rely on it too much. Some of them could go out and work or find better work, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see about that. Hi Judith, how are you? Big up yourself. Again, thank you guys for joining the live. Please double tap on the screen. Double tap. So again, the end result, I think, it's better to eventually own your home versus just renting all the days of your life. But, it's up to the individual and their goals and their purse. Most people, they start out renting and then they eventually make their purchase. And some people, when they get older, the kids are grown, they revert back to renting, right? So either way, I guess it depends on your goals, the goals that you have for yourself, and yeah, I think it's a good thing, especially with rent skyrocketing. Yeah, I'm telling you, rent is more expensive than mortgage these days. Which is a pity because hey, these landlords, they want to make a profit after they get the monies, right, from the tenants that's going towards a mortgage. They want to see something in their pocket as well, right? Imagine you as a landlord, you're renting your home, and so say for example, your mortgage that you have to pay the bank every month, which includes property tax and the homeowner's insurance. Say that's, for example, $2,000, right? That you have to pay the bank. You have to pay a mortgage, and you have the renter in there. You're not going to charge the renter just $2,000 just to cover that, right? You're going to want to charge them something more than that, so you could at least pocket something, put some money in your pocket, right? Make a little profit, right? So yeah, protecting families, keeping a roof over their head, the struggle is real out there. All right, RJ Lores, be safe, sis. Dominique says safe journey. Yeah, so the landlord, is going to want to put some extra money on there because they want to make a profit too, right? From what they're requiring from their tenants. So that's how it works. Everyone wants to make a money, right? So this is why the rent, things are becoming more expensive. You see how the place is running now with the new government, you know, even to purchase a home right now, interest rates are sky high. So I don't know. It's a lot going on. Hi, Chanel King. Big up yourself, sis. Big up, big up, big up. Hi, Sharon Bowler. How are you? Big up. Remember to double tap on the screen, guys. Like up the live. So we're talking renting versus owning a home, which is better. First lady speaking like a realtor. Exotic cookbook. Big up yourself. Yeah, so the end goal is to own, guys. Own if you can. It don't make no sense. You're here. Most of us are immigrants. We migrated from the Caribbean or wherever. We came to America. If you are in America for a better life, so why not take advantage of it? Of course, you're gonna start out renting, right? But why stay that way renting paying somebody else's mortgage. Meanwhile, you can pay your own mortgage and gain from it, gain equity from it, right? By the time you're ready to sell that home, you know how much money you're doubling whatever you pay for the home. Oh my goodness, you have so much money, guys. Right? Everything is an expense, right? In America, you work to pay bills. Right? It is what it is. It's not like if we're in Jamaica, you know, you have your ackee tree out there, your mango tree, your also, you know, you can live from nature. But up here, it's just bills, bills, bills. So if you can have something that will make money for you, why not invest in that, right? Why not make that wise choice and invest? Be a homeowner if you can, right? I mean, I know it's hard, especially if you're single and you're doing it on your own. It's best if you have someone to help you with that mortgage payment, right? But you can do it, you know, and that should be your goal. You're investing in yourself, in your future, in your kids' future. I'm shocked that people will pay $4,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in New York City. Yeah, I don't know how. Read Cole, big up yourself. Hi sis, big up, big up. Thank you for joining the live. God of Egypt, big up yourself. What's up? Yes, everything is good. Thank you for joining the live. Exotic cookbook is what I did was live in people basement, build 2 house in Jamaica, and retire as the last one finished. You see there? Very good exotic cookbook. Very, very nice. Right? You guys hear what he said? He said he lived in people's basement, right? No more basement apartments, right? While he was building his 2 homes in Jamaica, and he retired as the last one finished. Here, retire. All right, we have to make wise choices and think about our future, guys. Thank you, Cecile. Cecile says to please press the like button as soon as you come. Guys, do you guys know that our sister, our Planka sister, Cecile Johnson, she has a small business? Please support her if you guys haven't done so already, right? She's also on Facebook. She's right there in the chat, my moderator. She's also our Planka sister. She has our small business, so you can always message her on Facebook or on Instagram. So she has the good comforter set sheet sets, yes, the handbags, the men's shoes and all of that. Yes, she has them all. All right, guys. So if you want the good things for you or your family in Jamaica or wherever all over the world, and you want to support our Planka sister, please do so. So again, Cecile Johnson, please support her small business. So if you go on Facebook, you'll see her. You'll see her goods and everything. Carla, big up Planka. Big up yourself, Carla. Big up, big up. Exotic Cookbook says, now I'm a livestock farmer raising cows, goats, and pigs. That's awesome. Exotic Cookbook. Big up yourself, Marlon. Awesome, awesome. So Kenisha Waters says, see, she's endorsing what I said about Cecile Johnson. She says, yes, very nice thing she sell. Yes, guys, so please support our Planka sister. So Cecile Johnson. Cecile, you gotta make it shareable too. Because sometimes I want to share it, but it doesn't allow me to share it. Like when I go on the page to like share it. But yes, guys, she has the good comforter sets, the good bags, the good slippers and all of that. The good men's things as well. So yes, please go check out her products and support her, guys. Support, support, support. You know, we all support each other. Exotic sounds wonderful. Working towards that, right? Pleasant gift. You're welcome, sis. What Richie I talk about? Richie, hey, behave yourself over here now, okay? Um, Exotic Cookbook says, for a person like me who don't do much social media, how do I support her? She's on she's on Facebook, you know, and she's also on Instagram. The same name, Cecile Johnson. Are you on Facebook, Exotic Cookbook? Ah, yes, I message her on Messenger. So Cecile says you can message me on Messenger or on Facebook or Instagram. Exotic Cookbook says he only has WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Wow, we could find you under the same name, Exotic Cookbook. I don't know how that go. Hi Doreen Layla. Hi sis. Big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up, big up. So you're not on Facebook? Exotic Cookbook. Facebook is for handsome and cute people. Oh my God, that's what I mean now. How do you pronounce your name? Dawodia Kofi? I hope I got it right. I blame a store. Yes, he loves you too. Jesus loves you too. Thank you for joining the live. Please remember to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, like up the live. How many hours we here for? Like up the live, guys. LL One Woman Band, aka Bronx Nurse. Hi, Bronx Nurse. Hey, First Lady. I'm heading home from work now. Oh, okay. Drive safe, drive safe. Guys, say hello to LL One Woman Band. Say hello to Bronx Nurse, guys. She's here, heading home. You know, I thought about you today. I'm like, you're probably at work. Yeah. Big up yourself, Bronx Nurse. Yes, make sure you get home safe, guys. And remember, all you new subscribers, please remember to go subscribe to LL Walloman Band's YouTube channel as well. She posts a lot of videos over there. You know, she's our planker sister. Yes. So please go ahead and also support her if you haven't done so. All the new faces that I see over here. Pleasant Gift says, thank you, First Lady, for reading out my comments. Great channel. I will be subscribing. All right, thank you so much, Pleasant Gift. And it was a pleasure having you over here and you contributing and interacting with our discussion about renting versus buying a home. So thank you for that. Thank you for your great comment. Thank you. Everybody said thank you to Pleasant Gift. And hope to see you again. Last week this time fish fry. Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. Bronx Nurse, watching you from France. Oh, you are from France. Oh, well, thank you, Pleasantville. What time is it over there now? What time is it in France? Yes, Bronxsters, I was saying earlier to them like we'll be there, right? Celebrating the fish fry and everything with Auntie Donna and just having a grand old time. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna come out with my white, my jeans today again because you know we're still kind of celebrating. My Planka Nation, I'm gonna come out strong for Auntie. Pleasant, if you are waiting for a connect for our lovely. Oh gosh, exotic cookbook. Oh my. Pleasant gift. Are you a male or a female? I don't even know. But thank you for joining the live. Yes, so most of you guys, I'm glad you all agree that, the end result is to try to own, right? Eventually, of course, most of us are going to start out renting because I rented for 1 year, before, well, I also had the pleasure, some of these kids nowadays, these children, let's talk. These children nowadays, they are so quick to want to grow up. Oh, I can't wait to move out. Oh, I can't wait to leave home. And boy, they want to move out and everything, but they don't want the responsibilities of adulthood. Do you guys notice that from these children nowadays? Them just don't understand. They all want to be so grown. They all want to be on their own, most of them. But them really don't want the responsibility, because all right, so you're ready for pay rent and you're ready to take care of yourself and buy your own food and pay for shelter over your head and pay all these bills. They're not thinking about that, but them just want to be grown, but not really thinking about the real responsibility. So you have to remind these kids, like, okay, if you're in school, you're going to college or whatever, stay at home as much as you can so you can save, right? But they don't see that way. But again, it all comes with learning, right? You have to learn, make your own mistakes. How was your Saturday? My Saturday so far, God of Egypt, it's going okay. It's good. It's all right. That's every generation. Vader's pit boss. Exotic Cookbook says, persons building in Jamaica. If you don't have a great support system, don't send money to build there. Huh? Let's talk about that, partner. Because I hear a lot of people talking about that too. It's like you have to really trust, I don't know, family, friends, I don't know. You have to really trust the people, because if you're overseas, right, working, busting your butt, right, to send money home to build your house or your home or property or whatever, you have to have someone over there that you can trust as exotic. You have to have a good support system, because next thing you know, the people them start spend off your money on other things, and them come with all these excuses, or them show you some places that is not even yours. Can you imagine you sending your money thinking that you're trusting this person, whether it's a family member or a close friend or whomever, to build that property for you, to supervise the construction of that home for you while you're in the States working hard, sending your money. And instead of them doing that, they might use up your money, and nothing is being done. Can you imagine? And then when you go down there, nothing. That's just terrible. And things like these have been happening, so it's like you can't even trust family members either, whether it's your siblings or sometimes even parents that are there. Like, who do you trust? So again, Exotic Cookbook, you have to have a really good support system that you can trust, right, to help supervise when you're not there, that your homes are being built. I thought you are an astrologist. Why you say that? So Cecile, let me pin her post so you guys can see it. She says, I sell comforter sets, quilts, sheet sets, bags, and men's slippers. Contact me on Facebook Messenger and Instagram. So I just pinned her message there, guys. So again, please support our planker sister, Cecile Johnson. Her information there is pinned on what she sells and how you can reach her, how you can contact her. All right. Sonia Mac. No, she's on Facebook. You can contact her on Facebook Messenger. On Instagram, you'll see all her products there, right there under her name, Cecile Johnson. So you can send her a message on Facebook Messenger, right? And also on Instagram. You go on Facebook, you'll see all her products, and also on Instagram, all right? So all her information is pinned right there. Exotic Cookbook says, I lost $30. Every $100 I sent some family members can be your worst enemy. Don't make my mistake. Yeah, I've heard those types of stories similar. Exotic Cookbook, send your money down there thinking that they're buying the materials and doing what they need to do, you know, to have that house moving, and them end up spending it off, and then it's pure excuses. Mm-mm-mm. Randall, why are you commenting about my eyelash? Why is it always a guy commenting on, you know, a woman's? Come on. Come on, Randall. Hi, Coco Henry. Big up yourself. So yes, guys. So as Exotic Cookbook has wait, why am I behind? I'm sorry, guys. So you guys see I'm using my iPad to read the comments. But I don't know. I feel like I was way behind. First Lady with Jody. Who is Jody? God of Egypt. Who is Jody? I don't know who that is. You're a professional troll because you don't like yourself, Randall Green? Oh no. That's not good. All right, Exotic Cookbook. Oh gosh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm so sorry that you don't like yourself, Randall. That's not good. I think you should pray on it. All right. There should be something about yourself that you like. I want you to write some notes to yourself, some positive affirmations. Write them down on a post-it and put them in your mirror, right? Your bathroom mirror, or if you look in the mirror in your room. Write things like, I love myself. I'm going to have a good day today. Today's a great day. I'm going to go and take a walk today. I'm going to make myself a nice drink today. I'm going to read a favorite book. I'm going to watch a favorite movie. All right, I'm going to call a family member that I haven't spoken to in a long time. I love myself. Just positive things, right? All right, so you can start from there, those positive affirmations. And if you like music, you could put on your favorite music. Right, Exotic, right, Randall Green? You're gonna start from there, okay? Will Steven says, will my channel blow up? I don't know, Will. You just gotta keep on posting. Create shorts, create videos. And I don't know if you're on YouTube. YouTube algorithm is so weird, but just keep on creating and posting. You'll get there, all right? And go live so you could speak to your audience. Andrew, good luck. Good luck, Will. Andrew Frank, today's your birthday. Oh, today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I like your bad first lady. Well, thank you, God of Egypt. And most importantly, he needs to start loving himself. Yes, he does. Exotic cookbook. You hear Randall Green? So yes, just look in the mirror and start speaking positiveness into your life. All right. Start from there. And I wish you luck. Are you married? Why people always ask me that? I don't really talk about my personal life, but yeah. So you could take a wild guess if you want. um. Let me see. What have I missed? My headband is cute. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. So again, guys, please double tap on the screen, like up the live, double tap, double tap on the screen, like up the live. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys drinking today for Sizzling Saturday? I'm drinking water. Trying to stay hydrated here. You guys know it's summertime and it is hot out there. But you know, when you're here in the air conditioner or central air, you know, sometimes it just have you feeling some type of way too, you know. But yeah, but please stay cool. All right. My lashes slay. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. Even though Randall never like it, but yeah, thank you. It's the individual lashes, so I can't even just take them off. Or sometimes I just, you know, I had them on for Auntie Donna's fish fry last week, but you know, it's the individual ones, so it's not the little one that you can just peel off. These ones are individually glued on. Oh, so Exotic Cookbook says he's drinking okra punch with rum cream. Drink of the champions. All right, yes, that sounds good. That sounds really good, Marlon. That sounds really delish. Again, guys, please support my girl Cecile Johnson. All her information on her small business is right there. It's pinned. Please support. Stephen Hamp, you're just beautiful. That's all. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Remember to double tap the screen. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? I see all these new faces. Please remember to subscribe. Click on that subscription button and make sure that you have the subscription turned to all, because a lot of my subscribers, they're telling me, oh, I don't even see when you come live. I have to watch the live after, because your subscription is not clicked to all, right? So make sure that bell, it's turned to all, so you get notified right away whenever I come live or whenever I upload new content. And again, thank you and big ups to all my new subscribers, right? So I got a lot of new subscribers, so thank you guys for joining First Lady Davidson's live. You know, we're all positive vibes over here. So for those of you who are from the Planka Nation, my brothers and sisters, we deal with positivity over here, right? For the new subscribers who don't know about this channel, if you're new over here, it's all positivity, right? And when we talk about the Planka Nation, we are here to big up the Planka boss, Auntie Donna, Dr. Donna Marie Go. Yeah, always big ups to her. Big up a Planka brothers and sisters. So it's all positivity over here, all right? So just FYI. And for the silent watchers, big up on yourself. Big up, big up, big up. Jameer, big up yourself. I haven't seen you in a while. Says, hello, First Lady. How are you doing this Saturday evening? I'm doing great, Jameer. I hope you're fine. I haven't seen you in a while, Jameer. Demetrius Thomas, can you say it's your birthday today? You're 10. What are you doing on my live, 10-year-old? Hi, Demetrius. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I mean, it's a Saturday, so I'll give you a pass, all right? So you're having a Minnie Mouse theme? Well, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. And I guess, it's summertime now, so you guys are on break. I hope you're doing some schoolwork, right? We don't want you regressing now, right? Because come September or what? August, it depends on where you are. We want to see you progressing in school, all right? So make sure you're doing some schoolwork over this summer break, okay? First Lady, you coming on Saturdays instead of Fridays? Yeah, normally I come on Saturdays, for my Sizzling Saturdays. Hi, Jackie23. Big up yourself. Hi, how are you? You want me to say Minnie Mouse is your birthday today? Oh, my. Demetrius Thomas. I already said happy birthday to you. Happy 10th birthday. It's your double digit. Happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Hi, Rose Reynolds. Hi, sis. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. As usual, big up, big up, big up. Guys, are you listening to what Cecilia says? She says, guys, as you come, please press the like button, right? Double tap on the screen. Give me a thumbs up, guys. And for the newcomers, make sure you have subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Subscribe to your girl, First Lady Davidson. All right. I am here at work. Oh, you're at work, Rose? All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Which state you're in? The state is New York. Got off Egypt. Yes, I'm in New York. I am in New York. Where are you? Are you in New York? So, guys, all right, we're going to switch gears now from the whole owning versus renting. All right. So I was watching this couple here on YouTube. Right, young couple. They are in their 20s. So they recently got married and everything. You asked that already, God of Egypt. I don't talk about my personal life here on YouTube. All right. But yeah. So I was watching this young couple, and so they recently got married. They're in their 20s. The girl, she's 25, and the young man, he's a little bit older, still in his 20s. I think either 28 or 29. So they're on YouTube. They are content creators. Well, the guy, he was a content creator. So now he's married to the girl. She's in his world now. So they're doing it together. He has a son. But so he's been doing content creating for like 6 years now. And he has gone full time with his content creating, meaning that that's what he has been using as his income. Right? They live on their own. They have their apartment, and they have a vehicle, and so on and so forth. So it's the three of them, right? So he gets his child sometimes, right? So his young wife now, she has her degree. She doesn't have any kids, right? So she's basically a stepmom to his child. So my question to you guys, so again, they're YouTubers. YouTube is their, well, actually it was their sole income. And I'm guessing, I don't know, so now they're saying that they need help, right, to pay their rent. But my thing is, so he's always lamenting and crying, you know, because I guess as the man, he looks at himself as the breadwinner, right? You're in a relationship, the man is like the head, the breadwinner, the bread, right? So he's saying, oh, he needs to get a job, and he's been getting jobs, but then he's either quitting the job or he's getting fired. He's just not been consistent. But he's always fussing like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And the girl, now I'm wondering, so how come I haven't heard her say anything about getting a job? Remember, both of them are young. They're a young couple. They're recently married. Recently married. And I'm thinking, why isn't she helping out as well? Why isn't she saying that, okay, she needs to get a job as well? Right? What do you guys think? The roles, right? When it comes to man and woman in a relationship, what is the role? Because I feel like she should be helping as well, not just him. I mean, he's a man, he's supposed to be taking care of the family. But what is the role of the woman in the relationship? I mean, this is not just a boyfriend and girlfriend thing. They're married, they're a young couple, but he's struggling. I mean, he has issues himself, but he's trying. And I'm always just hearing him talk like, I need to get a job. Like, he's just worried. I need to do this. I mean, it seems like he can't even hold on a job, but it's just him, him, him. And she's just there in the background, being like a motherly figure, supporting his little madness. But she's not doing anything much. Like, I don't see her, and she has her degree, but I don't see her trying to go out there to help with the household. So what do you think the role of a man and a woman in a relationship should be? Should it just be the man's sole responsibility to take care of the home, or should the female help out as well? What do you guys think? Because I just think that it's so odd. Like, they are falling, behind with their bills, and it's just him, 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 and she's not doing anything. Well, to me, from what I'm seeing, looking from the outside, from what they're showing, right, she's not doing much to help monetarily wise. She's there as this emotional shoulder to cry on, but she's not really helping to go out there to work. So I don't know. What do you guys think the roles should be in a relationship? Let me see. Nice weave. Thank you, Jen Ramirez. Oh, you're in Florida. God of Egypt. Hi, Beverly Watson. Big up yourself. Says, hey, good evening, beautiful First Lady. What's wrong with my hair? The Fave 34. What's wrong with my hair? Exotic Cookbook says, hell no. No help needed. I am hiring farm help, no gender profiling. They both need to go look for a job and help themselves. Yeah, I think so too, Rose Reynolds. I don't know. I think that she needs to help as well. You know, she went to school, she has a degree. I don't know, but it's just always him stressing, and he seems like he needs help with I don't know, with just holding down a job, you know. Well, I feel like I'm stuck. Can you guys see me? Am I moving? Can you guys hear me? Because I'm stuck on this thing. Let me know, guys. I'm trying to read the iPad, but I see the movement, this stuff going. You guys can hear me? Yes? Okay. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Like, all I see is just him fussing. Oh, we're backed up with the rent, we're backed up with the utilities. Oh, I just got a job, but then I lost a job. Or I'm looking for another job. Or I'm this, but then she's just there. She's not doing anything. It's like they do everything together. Okay, so they were doing like DoorDash, Instacart on the side while they were doing YouTube. But it's like they're always together. So I'm not sure if he's the one controlling her, because I just don't understand how come she's not working. She's not saying anything about working. He's not saying anything to her about working. So it's as if he wants her to just depend on him. But then he needs help himself because he's behind on all those bills. So I don't know. It's just so weird. Yeah, man, I hear you. Okay. Thank you, Yassine. Them love hands out. That's their problem. Yeah. Hi, Neely. I think so too, Rose. I don't know, but I think that the girl should be doing more to like help, you know. But I feel like he doesn't want her to work. Like he wants her to depend on him, but he's always whining, and then he always wants her to soothe his ego. Like a little crybaby type of thing. Like she's just there as his mom, just taking care of him in terms of cooking and cleaning and, helping with his son. But I feel like that's just all he wants her there for, or for her to be all on him. But she needs to get some independence away from him, or at least help out in the household, especially since they're struggling. Why is he the only one looking for a job? I just don't understand that part. Great stream. Thank you, KCY. 1212. Yeah, I don't understand that part. Why is it that she's not helping? And yeah, it's just so weird to me. Like, if you guys are struggling so much, you guys need to separate from each other. Find a job, any job. And I feel like they really don't want to work. I don't know. So I have to really think about the gender roles, the roles in relationships, because I thought that we have kind of moved away from, the traditional role where the women stayed home, right, to take care of the home, do all the household chores and take care of the kids, and the men go out and work. I thought that we have moved away from that, like we have evolved, right? And it's now a two-way thing where both the man and the woman can help out, right? Or at least the woman work because she wants to have some type of independence, or at least wants to have something for herself instead of just staying there depending on the man and waiting for the man to give her something to eat, right? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Rose says, I love my own money. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like, I just don't understand how she's just there. She sees that he's struggling. Why aren't you, as a wife, doing something to help? You know? Or is it that he doesn't really want you to work, but then he's complaining that you guys don't have anything? Like, that part is so weird to me. Lily Swati, you said you got baptized yesterday? Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's a great move. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's a great, great, great move for you. Congratulations. And I hope you keep it up and stay in the light. You're welcome, little Swati. Kenisha says, congratulations as well. Let me see how long we've been here. Again, please double tap on the screen, guys. Like up the live. Double tap on the screen. Like up the live. Double tap on the screen. I subbed. Thank you for subscribing, little Swati. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Jolie Arts. I've been getting a lot of that today. You're like the fourth person that said that to me today on this chat. Well, thank you. Jesus loves you too. He loves all of us. I'm just reading the chat, guys, to see if I missed anything. Epic Echo, I didn't even see you. MLS. Mallet Lucas. So again, guys, please remember to support our sister, Cecile Johnson. I have it pinned right there, guys, okay? She sells comforter sets, quilts, sheets, bag sets, and men's slippers. You can contact her on Facebook Messenger, Facebook as well, and also on Instagram on by Cecile Johnson. So when you go on Facebook, you will see her products there, guys, and they're very good. So please support her. All right, support. Anyway, guys, what time is it? I'm going to leave you guys for now. So thank you for joining us on Sizzling Saturday. I'm going to continue to stay hydrated so I could get rid of my little congestion that I have here dealing with. Thank you guys for joining the live. To all my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I hope you have turned on your post notification bell. To all my peoples, my day one folks, thank you for your continued support, supporting your girl, First Lady Davidson. You guys know I like to come on here just to chit chat with you guys, especially on a Saturday during Sizzling Saturday. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you to my moderators. Big up on yourself for those who are on the live here. Thank you to all my silent watchers for always coming on and listening. And like, you guys don't want to show your face, but you guys are here. Remember to give me a thumb up, double tap on the screen, big up on yourself, big up. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to your girl, First Lady Davidson. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, until I see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Good night.